And you know, last segment, Zan, we talked about Call of Duty, so I thought I might as well bring it up for a short segment. I say that, but it could be lengthened by our own discussions. This is a game that I would say you certainly called the issues of, but even you could not have predicted the slew of issues they have had. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, and it sucks that like I thought at worst we'd maybe have one problematic microtransaction in this game, and now we have this whole like set of problems.
You weren't going to talk about COD today, were you?
No.
Because I know you've mentioned briefly, and that's amongst the issues that I won't be bringing up. The reticles, there's a lot of things in the Battle Pass that are going to have their own issues, and we can dive into that probably some other time in the future. Is it correct? I don't know if you rebought. You actually refunded your game before release, correct?
Yeah.
We had talked about
I have not played it.
Yes.
Ever.
So you can be one of the people out there, one of the lucky people, you know, all the people on Reddit who say, can I get my $60 back? You are one of the people that got your $60 back. And I think that you are very happy with that selection.
Absolutely.
As of right now, because you also can get the game cheaper already. But besides that, let me list off these issues just so they're out there. And I know that we've had a slew of controversy around this game and where it's going. And I think a lot of people out there listening right now know that I'm a Call of Duty fan, especially as we approach COD League. And I really do think there was at one point in time a promising future of that. And it just kind of sucks to see.
Yeah, maybe 6 months ago.
It sucks to see a game, not even the pros or not necessarily the actual competitive nature of the game, but the actual developer and the giant hand in the game shooting itself so many times in the foot to the point where they are on record sales. This is the most sold Call of Duty, I believe, now of all time. And on top of that, they're bringing in League and franchise and Call of Duty mobile money. And it's quite possibly one of the worst titles we've seen in terms of compatibility with the community. And it's just crazy.
Which is
to me
insane.
To see.
Like I think like you're talking like very, very briefly. I know you're about to drop a list of the issues. Yeah, but I think it speaks volumes when Call of Duty has not even been out for 6 months and you can already grab a copy for like $30. But like Nintendo games are $60 for years because people actually like those games and they will pay that price for years. And they know that people won't pay $60 for Modern Warfare by the end of the year because they know people won't see it as worthwhile.
It's wild, though, because, you know, we talk about the longevity of this game, but people still buy it. And I understand that you're a proponent of 5 to 10 years from now, COD might not be around if they keep this up, but you have to give credit where it's due. They're somehow still selling the title, and I think this will start to have a negative impact.
I think it's 100% nostalgia. It is Call of Duty is the #1 FPS in the world, and it was that for years.
And every year, people have different hopes.
Yeah,
and they always get let. It seems like always get let down.
We hope that we'll get the thing that we used to have.
Yeah.
And they just keep every year. I think at the beginning of this year, the exact conversation I had with all my friends was like, "This will be the one. This will be the good one."
You always can go back and talk to your friends about it because you all played together at one point. Even like the adults out there, like
because it was amazing. It was just like it was a very simplistic game and it was just good.
And every time, especially this time around, within a month, it was just like, I'm not. Just not there. Now, again, this still can change, and I'm super excited, but a short list of those issues, and again, it does go on past this. We have the COD community just kind of blowing up over SBMM. SBMM has been an issue for some time, but it's also an issue across many titles. We talked about that last podcast. $20 just to see your death on the scoreboard. That's absolutely egregious. I've never seen a game do this kind of thing. $20 just to see how much you died.
It was in the game previously.
That's
and
the
it's
worst
not
part about it.
I feel like it's such a wild thing. I see most people talking about it. They feel like it's like a 1 or 0 type argument, like black or white. Like, it's not like they could have possibly made it so you can just see your death counter, but obviously they could have. That's not how video games work.
Yeah.
You can't like.
To be fair, it doesn't affect gameplay. It's just the notion of someone getting away with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if some hardcore COD fans, obviously you're not going to care because, you're still going to play the game. If any other game out there did this, like if any Blizzard title, any Valve title did this, the backlash would be insane. The first COD event we talked about with no COD pros, we'll not get into that debacle. Pro social media training, that we have not seen a very harsh pro statement, as in a pro player talking poorly about the game very aggressively ever since they went to social media day. There's a theory out there that still stands that they were actually told not to talk poorly of the game.
To be fair, they're all trying to have careers in a year, and like if the Call of Duty League doesn't do well, they still need to get paid somehow.
But we do see other pros and other esports being able to talk poorly about the game. I just hope that's not the case, but we'll wait on that one to see if that theory does come true. The patent that does exist back from 2017 when it was registered, that apparently where your in-game accuracy depends on your skill level. It's going to be hard to see if that's actually implemented, but the fact that it could be is just wow. I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah,
the fact
right.
that possibly could be a thing, and it could be again across Activision or Blizzard titles in general. But the fact is, this COD gameplay sucks right now, and something to actually attest to why is people point back to, okay, maybe this is the issue, and then it just so happens you have a patent for it. Doesn't look very good. Very last, we have the game already on sale. Surveys already sent out to ask people what would make them come back 2.5 months into the game.
Have you ever seen that? Like literally ever? I don't like. I play super esoteric
so
video
sad
games.
I'm laughing right
like
now.
I play games that I like. I love developers that like year after year. I'm concerned. Will this company still be in business? And I have never seen an email with people saying, how can we bring you back to the game? How can we help? What can we do?
I've gotten that for games, but the games I don't even remember the name for. You know, it's like Monster Hunter games, you know? Like
okay, no, come on. Okay, Monster Hunter. Like Monster Hunter World. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Bestseller.
But very lastly on this list that does go on as well, you know, 12 hertz tick in private matches, I do believe, and certainly had a ton of clips out there of just aggressively bad gameplay. I think it's a total whirlwind where we're at right now in COD, how insanely bad everything seems to be, and it just so lines up with the first ever inaugural franchise season where you're taking millions away from organizations, and it's the first cross-platform. It's a perfectly brewed storm, which next year we're going to see how this storm plays out. It's very scary, and I'm excited. I'm scared. COD right now is just insane.